Welcome to the HFY Codex Tale. If you like our videos, keep supporting and subscribe to our channel. The strange device in the crate. Emma was tired. Another long shift in the cargo bay of Sector 12, a huge trade station floating between alien planets. She was a human, one of only 5 on the station. The rest were aliens, tall, loud, and always dropping weird stuff. She yawned and wiped her forehead. Her job? Scan incoming crates, move them to storage, and don't ask questions. But today, something strange arrived. A small silver crate with a glowing blue warning label. Zarnith Research, do not touch. Biotech class, experimental. Emma raised an eyebrow. Must be important. She scanned it, the scanner blinked red. Error, unregistered item. She tried again. Still nothing. The curiosity begins. She looked around. The bay was empty, no supervisors, no cameras. Just a peek won't hurt, she whispered. Emma popped the latch. Inside was a strange object, round, smooth, glowing slightly purple and covered in moving patterns. It looked like a cross between a jellyfish and a game controller. It hummed softly as she picked it up. It was warm, almost alive. She tapped the side. A flash of light sparked. Oops. The glow faded. Emma frowned and gently placed it back. She closed the crate and pushed it aside. Weird tech, probably broken. But as she walked away, the device pulsed once more. That night, something felt off. Later in her tiny crew room, Emma couldn't sleep. She tossed and turned, feeling hot. Her chest felt strange, tight. She got up, looked in the mirror, and gasped. Her shirt was stretched. Her chest had grown a lot. No, what the heck? She touched it, soft, real, but way too big. Her hands trembled. What did that alien thing do to me? She rushed to her terminal, trying to access medical help, but all systems were closed for the night. I'll deal with it in the morning. But when she woke up, they were even bigger. The panic sets in. Emma covered herself with the thickest uniform she had. But even that couldn't hide the change. Aliens stared as she passed by in the hallway. One small green trader bowed slightly. Congratulations, human. You have activated growth stage. What? No, this isn't he. She ran into the washroom and slammed the door. Okay, don't panic, breathe. You touched the device, it glowed, and now. She looked down. Now you've got coconuts the size of small moons. A bad day gets worse. Back in the cargo bay, she tried to find the crate again. Gone. What? Where is it? A fellow worker, a four-eyed lizard named Gruck, walked by chewing alien gum. Storage bots took it, went a restricted zone. Restricted, how do I get in? Gruck blinked. You don't, only Zarnith scientists allowed. Great. Now the device was gone, her body was mutating, and she was stuck hiding in oversized clothes like a walking balloon. Ending hook. That night, as Emma sat in her bunk, she heard a sound from her chest. Not a heartbeat. A hum. She looked down and saw faint purple lines glowing under her skin. The same pattern as the device. And outside her room, deep in the shadows of Sector 12, a small cloaked alien whispered into a communicator. The device is active. And it bonded with a human. The growth spreads. Emma woke up to a buzzing sound in her ears. She opened her eyes slowly, groggy, confused, and uncomfortable. Her uniform shirt had popped open, again. Oh, come on. She jumped out of bed and ran to the mirror. Her chest was even bigger than the night before, and glowing. Faint purple lines now crawled along her collarbone and shoulders. The strange alien tech was still changing her. Okay, this is not normal. This is not normal. Trying to act normal, Emma grabbed the loosest jacket she owned and zipped it all the way up. In the hallway, she walked fast, head down. But aliens still stared. One large insect-like guard even bowed. May the bioform within you awaken gently, host. Emma froze. Host, you carry the mark of activation. It is rare among humans, very rare. I didn't sign up for this. The guard tilted his head. No one does, the device chooses. Emma backed away slowly and power walked straight to the only person she trusted on the station. Jace. Jace freaks out just a little. Jace, a fellow human and a sarcastic engineer, nearly dropped his wrench when he saw her. Emma, what the heck happened to you? SHHH, keep your voice down. She told him everything, the crate, the glow, the changes. He stared at her chest, then looked up quickly. Okay, so your coconuts are now alien tech. Yes, and they're still growing. That's weirdly impressive, but also horrifying. The missing device. Jace pulled up a restricted log on his datapad. The crate you opened. It was transferred to Zarnith Secure Storage on level 17. So let's go get it. You kidding? That place is crawling with scanners, guards, and rules. Emma stared at him. I'm growing by the hour, Jace. Okay, we're breaking in tonight. The whispering glow. Back in her room, Emma peeled off her jacket. Her skin was now glowing in patterns, pale purple veins of light dancing gently across her chest and arms. She touched one of the lines. It pulsed. She felt warmth. Not pain, not fear. It was responding to her thoughts, almost like it wanted to protect her. Ending hook. In the deep lab of level 17, the original device sat inside a sealed container. But it wasn't quiet. It pulsed in sync with Emma's glowing skin. No wires, no signal. Just pure connection. And next to it, two Zarnith scientists studied the screen. One of them leaned in close and whispered, "She's not rejecting the device. Then she's the one. We must retrieve her before the next phase begins." The growth spreads. Emma woke up to a buzzing sound in her ears. She opened her eyes slowly, groggy, confused, and uncomfortable. Her uniform shirt had popped open, again. Oh, come on. She jumped out of bed and ran to the mirror. Her chest was even bigger than the night before, and glowing. Faint purple lines now crawled along her collarbone and shoulders. The strange alien tech was still changing her. Okay, this is not normal. This is not normal. Trying to act normal, Emma grabbed the loosest jacket she owned and zipped it all the way up. In the hallway, she walked fast, head down. But aliens still stared. One large insect-like guard even bowed. May the bioform within you awaken gently, host. Emma froze. Host, you carry the mark of activation. It is rare among humans, very rare. I didn't sign up for this. The guard tilted his head. No one does, the device chooses. Emma backed away slowly and power walked straight to the only person she trusted on the station. Jace. Jace freaks out just a little. Jace, a fellow human and a sarcastic engineer, nearly dropped his wrench when he saw her. Emma, what the heck happened to you? SHHH, keep your voice down. She told him everything, the crate, the glow, the changes. He stared at her chest, then looked up quickly. Okay, so your coconuts are now alien tech. Yes, and they're still growing. That's weirdly impressive, but also horrifying. The missing device. Jace pulled up a restricted log on his datapad. The crate you opened. It was transferred to Zarnith Secure Storage on level 17. So let's go get it. You kidding? That place is crawling with scanners, guards, and rules. Emma stared at him. I'm growing by the hour, Jace. Okay, we're breaking in tonight. The whispering glow. Back in her room, Emma peeled off her jacket. Her skin was now glowing in patterns, pale purple veins of light dancing gently across her chest and arms. She touched one of the lines. It pulsed. She felt warmth. Not pain, not fear. It was responding to her thoughts, almost like it wanted to protect her. Ending hook. In the deep lab of level 17, the original device sat inside a sealed container. But it wasn't quiet. It pulsed in sync with Emma's glowing skin. No wires, no signal. Just pure connection. And next to it, two Zarnith scientists studied the screen. One of them leaned in close and whispered, "She's not rejecting the device. Then she's the one." We must retrieve her before the next phase begins. The alien doctor's warning. The next morning, Emma wore a thick hoodie, dark glasses, and wrapped her chest in a thick band of cloth. It didn't help much. She still looked like a walking experiment. People were whispering as she passed by. Even the vending machine stared at her a little too long. She rushed into Maintenance Bay 9, where Jace was waiting with a fake ID chip and a nervous smile. "Okay," he said. "The doctor's name is Dr. Kilovarn. He's not legal, but he's smart, real smart. If anyone knows alien tech, it's him." "Is he gonna judge me?" Emma asked, arms crossed. "You literally have glowing veins and double-sized, you know what. I think he's the one who should be nervous." The doctor's clinic. The clinic was hidden in an abandoned fuel tank below the station's reactor. Lights flickered. A strange, spicy smell filled the air. A tall, bony creature with 4 arms stepped into view. His eyes glowed green and his lab coat had oil stains. "You are the human who bonded with the prototype," he said. Emma blinked. "So this isn't a weird allergic reaction?" "No," the doctor replied. "It is a miracle. Or a disaster, depending on how it ends." The scan. Dr. Kilovarn used a scanner shaped like a jellyfish. It floated around Emma, buzzing softly. Then he stared at the screen. His jaw dropped, if he had a jaw. "Impossible, you shouldn't be alive." "Great," Emma muttered. "That's comforting." The device was never made for humans. It attaches to organic systems and enhances them, but your species has unstable emotion. "Gee, thanks. What you call coconuts is only the first phase." Emma stepped back. "First, phase 2. Dr. Kilovarn showed her the screen. Inside her body, tiny threads of alien energy were weaving through her muscles, nerves, even her brain. "This is Zarnith biotech. It adapts, learns. You're not just changing outside, you're becoming something new. Like a superhero." "No," he said slowly. "Like a weapon." Emma's stomach turned. "I didn't ask for this. The device doesn't care, it chose you." Her power awakens. Suddenly, one of the lights in the clinic popped. Emma's chest glowed brightly. The doctor's scanner shut off. His jellyfish robot dropped to the floor. "You see," he said, stepping back. "You're already leaking energy." Jace looked worried. "Can we stop it?" Dr. Kilovarn paused. "If we remove it now, it could kill her. If we wait, she might not stay human." Ending hook. Back in the shadows of level 17, the Zarnith scientists watched her energy signature spike again. A transmission was sent to command. "Subject is entering phase 2. Stabilization unlikely." And deep inside Emma's chest, the device pulsed once and began to grow again. "They want her contained." Emma had 12 hours. That's what Dr. Kilovarn said before she and Jace left the hidden clinic. "If you don't shut the device down soon, it will trigger its final defense stage," the doctor warned. "And what happens then?" Emma asked. "It either fuses permanently or explodes." Emma didn't know which was worse. Tracking the device. Back in the maintenance bay, Jace hacked into the station's storage records. "The crate with the original device is locked in restricted Vault C, level 17, he said. "It's guarded by Zarnith agents, armed ones." "Perfect," Emma muttered. "I'm glowing, growing, and now I have to sneak past alien security." "At least you're glowing with style," Jace grinned. "Shut up." The plan. They didn't have weapons, they didn't have clearance. But Emma had something new. The energy inside her was waking up. When she placed her hand near a locked door earlier, it unlocked itself. When she bumped into a scanner, the light turned green, even though she didn't have clearance. "The device is adjusting your body to interface with alien tech," Jace said. "You're like a living passcode now." "Great, I'm a walking cheat code." Meanwhile, inside Vault C, the Zarnith agents were preparing a capture team. One stared at Emma's energy scan on a glowing display. "Human subject is destabilizing. Deploy containment squad. Do not let her reach the vault." If she touches the device again, she'll sink completely. And we lose control forever. Infiltrating the vault. Late that night, Emma and Jace reached the outer hallway of level 17. Alarms were off. Guards were few. Everything was too quiet. "This feels like a trap," Jace whispered. "Yeah," Emma said, "but we're already in it." Suddenly, thud. A large alien in black armor dropped from the ceiling, blocking their path. "Human biohost, you are to be contained." Emma stepped back, eyes wide. "No, thanks." The soldier fired a stun beam. Emma lifted her hands, and the beam bounced off her chest like light off a shield. Her body had formed a temporary energy field. Jace's jaw dropped. "Okay, that's new." Running out of time. More soldiers arrived. Emma and Jace ran. Down the corridor, through the vents, past the warning signs. Finally, they reached Vault C. The crate was there, glowing softly in the dark. And as Emma approached, the device inside lit up, responding to her presence. Ending hook. Behind them, the Zarnith squad raised their weapons. "Step away from the crate or we fire." Emma turned slowly. Her skin was glowing brighter than ever. Her voice was calm. "You should have never sent this to a human." She placed her hand on the crate. The entire vault shook. Power she didn't ask for. The moment Emma's hand touched the crate, everything changed. The smooth metal glowed bright purple. Symbols raced across the surface like lightning. The air grew heavy. Jace stepped back, shielding his eyes. From inside the crate, the alien device floated up, slowly, like it had just recognized its true host. The Zarnith guards stopped moving. One of them whispered, "She's sinking." The surge. Emma's chest glowed again, this time brighter, stronger. The energy ran through her arms, down to her fingers. Her skin shimmered with biotech light. And then she floated, just a few inches off the ground. Jay stared in shock. "Emma, you're levitating." "I don't know how I'm doing this." "You're glowing like a fusion core." The device fused into her chest, vanishing beneath the skin. Emma didn't scream, she didn't fall. She stood taller, and her voice changed, stronger, steady, almost calm. "I feel it. All of it, the energy, the knowledge, the danger." She can hear the station. She looked around the room, eyes glowing violet now. "The station is alive. I can hear its systems, the heat lines, the power grid, even the life forms. It's like everything is singing in my head." Jace blinked. "You mean the tech is turning you into a living interface?" "No," she said. "I'm becoming more than that. But it comes at a price." Suddenly, her knees buckled. She dropped to the floor, breathing hard. "Emma." "I'm okay," she said, shaking. "The energy, it's growing too fast. It's trying to upgrade more than my body. It's going after my brain now." "What happens if it wins?" She looked up. "I stop being me." Zarnith orders, terminate the host. Inside a secret chamber on the Zarnith ship, high commanders watched her energy signature spike off the charts. She has gone too far. But she's still stable. Only because of human emotion. If she panics, the biocore could mutate beyond design. The leader leaned forward. "Then make her panic. They use her weakness." The Zarnith sent a mental pulse, designed to overload the device inside Emma. She felt it like a sharp stab in her mind. She screamed and fell to her side. Jace grabbed her hand. "Emma, stay with me. They're inside my head." "Then fight them." "I can't." "Yes, you can. You're not just a host. You're a human. You have a mind, not a machine." Her glow flickered, faded, then flared to life again. Ending hook. Emma stood, eyes blazing. The station lights flickered in sync with her breath. And she said just one thing. "You wanted power. Now watch what happens when a human holds it." The walls shook. The Zarnith panicked. And for the first time in their history, they felt fear. The truth about the device. The lights across the station dimmed. Emma stood tall in the vault, glowing from within. The energy had stopped hurting, but it didn't feel peaceful either. It felt alive. "It's not just tech," she said softly. "It's thinking." Jace looked at her nervously. "What do you mean, thinking?" Emma turned to him, eyes bright. "It's talking to me." Memory that was hers. A wave of images rushed through her mind. She saw a planet covered in silver towers, then fire. Explosions, screams, alien scientists running from their own creation. A prototype codenamed EVO-9. It had been built to enhance elite warriors of the Zarnith Empire. But it worked too well. One host turned against the creators. Whole cities fell. EVO-9 was sealed, broken, and lost, until someone accidentally opened the crate. Emma's eyes widened. "I'm not the first host. But you might be the last," the device whispered in her mind. The device speaks. Inside her thoughts, the voice grew clearer. "You are different. Others feared power. You protected others with it. We do not want control. We want to survive." Emma clutched her chest. "You're alive. We are learning to be with you." The Zarnith react. Meanwhile, the Zarnith High Command erupted in chaos. "She's communicating with EVO-9. Impossible, it rejected every host." "No, it didn't reject them. They failed it." A single voice on the comm line spoke. "We must eliminate her before she bonds completely. Then we lose the device forever. Better that than see it turn human." Emma's choice. Emma sat with Jace in a quiet corner of the station. The stars turned slowly outside the viewing glass. "They want to erase me," she said. "Because you're changing. Because I didn't become what they wanted." She touched her glowing skin. "I don't know what I'm becoming, Jace. But I think I get to choose." He smiled. "Then choose something that scares them." Ending hook. As the Zarnith warship approached the station, alarms rang once again. Emma stood in the command chamber, staring at the ship on the screen. She didn't run. She didn't hide. She just whispered to the energy inside her. "Let's show them what happens when the experiment decides she's more." The device answered. "Bond complete." And for the first time, Emma was ready. "Give me this image description for generating an image from Leonardo AI as it is. This is the title of the story. Please give me same image prompt, and please give me very beautiful girl. And very gorgeous girl in this prompt, and young girl and characters in enter the prompt are aliens, and more beautiful and correct prompt about this. And please give same image and very realistic image. And so please give me same image prominent and more hyperrealistic image prompt.